Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you as always for your tweets. We've got Shaka and Stevie here in the studio. Frank Leboeuf as well joins us. Now, we're recording this just before Canada take on Mexico, which is the subject of the first question, Shaka. What are your thoughts on Canada scheduling Mexico in Edmonton in below freezing weather? Fair play or taking gamesmanship too far?
Fair play. Canada and the USA have done it forever. It's nothing new. USA do that all the time. Mexico have that advantage as well at home playing at altitude. They use it to their advantage. It's lovely, fair play.
He's gone really serious.
I'm just saying, it's lovely, really fair play countries like Trinidad and Tobago that are made to suffer.
What happened to him?
I have no idea.
He went all political speech. Stevie, do you have a problem with it?
No.
No?
Absolutely not.
Stevie, do you ever regret not coaching in the SPL and the Premier League?
No. Not at all.
You wouldn't be here with us.
Never crossed my mind.
No?
No.
You don't sit at home wishing you could get the Norwich job?
Listen, as old people tell you when you're younger, you know, things will pan out and plan out.
Right.
Because your path's there waiting for you.
Yeah?
No old person has ever told me
wasn't.
that. No old person has ever said
No one first got...
Things will pan out and plan out.
That's it. And so you're very, very happy with your life, Stevie?
I'm happy with the
60 next month.
Is it?
Yeah.
Having a party?
Yeah, right.
You can't have a party.
Imagine if they threw a surprise party. So angry. If Eleanor surprised you with a party, you'd just be walking around the whole party going, how much did this cost? How much was that? What's that?
Here's the thing. She'd never do it because she hates them herself.
Right, okay.
She hates it as well.
Right.
She would never do it to me.
Yeah.
Cue Dan Thomas.
Smell a rat. Don't
Oh, man. No questions for you, Frank, at the moment. I'm sorry. It's okay.
That's all right. That's right. I'm listening to you guys.
You'd like a surprise party, wouldn't you, Frank? Being the centre of attention, you'd throw one for yourself.
Yes, of course I do my own, my self party, I call it. My self party, you know, I party.
Just pictures of Frank everywhere.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hold on, Frank. Would you actually go as far as to hide in a dark room on your own for a spell and then jump out?
Sure. I go inside the cake, the big cake, you know, and I'm completely naked and I jump.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, goodness me. Oh, God.
Shaka.
Yeah?
With Edouard Mendy going for the AFCON, will Chelsea be fine with Kepa?
Yeah. Kepa's been very good since Mendy arrived.
There you go.
What look at me laughing for? He has, though. Kepa's been good since Mendy arrived.
All right. He's done all right. But
Kepa...
I tell you, it's even watching it, you can sense a difference.
Oh, no, there's a huge difference. I'm not saying that.
So-
but the Kepa since Mendy arrived is not the Kepa pre-Mendy.
Well, he was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But now he's only
But
decent.
he's been a very good number 2.
We've talked a lot about ketchup over the last few days, and this is kind of in that area. What was the most controlling thing a manager did to you during your career?
Most controlling thing.
Stopped us drinking beer on the coach on the way home. What a disaster that was.
No, was that Graham Souness?
Aye.
And then wasn't somebody assigned the job to go and ask Souness if maybe you could have some beer?
Yeah, that was weird. I think I've told this one before. I was captain at the time. So all the lads said, just go and ask. It's forest, so it's like a 2-hour drive.
Right.
Just go and ask if we can have 1 crate and then we can just have like 2, be like 2 each. So I went up and said, hey boss, some of the boys are wondering, you know, is there any chance we could get a crate of beer on the bus? And he went, you do know it's only 2 hours from Nottingham to Liverpool, aren't we? Yeah. He said, well, tell all your pals, if they can't wait 2 hours to have a beer when they get home, they've got a problem. I went, absolutely, sir. That was absolutely gutsy.
Going back to that. Frank, what's the most controlling thing a manager's ever done to you?
You know, I ride motorbikes, and when I was playing for Strasbourg, my coach, Mr. Gilbert Gress, I've gotten crazy with me, saying, it's forbidden, I don't want to see you with motorbikes, and he said, it's forbidden, it's in the rules. I said, no, it's not in the rules, it's sport motorbikes are forbidden. I have a Harley Davidson, it's not a sports motorbike, so I'm allowed to ride it. And he was getting crazy. He couldn't stop me, but he was, you know, spying on me every time I was riding it and tried to find me, but it never worked because I was allowed to.
Wow.
I just remember something. So, when I met Eleanor, she had a moped. So I used to go to work. I used to go to training
at
United at night on the moped, drive there and back. But of course, you weren't allowed to be on motorbikes.
Okay.
Particularly because about 3 months earlier, one of our players actually had fallen off his motorbike. So it was like, so what I used to do was I used to take it to my now wife's brother, who used to live round the corner from Somerset Park.
Okay.
And I'd leave the bike there. And I don't know what happened, but one of the times I went, for some reason I had my bag and I had the helmet on the bag.
Right.
And I walked in the dressing room and put my bag down. And one of the coaches went, why are you carrying a crash helmet? I was like, so I got done.
Stevie, what are you thinking?
Oh, well, I wasn't thinking.
Clearly.
I wasn't thinking. I had no idea. I never even
He
noticed.
was a football player. He wasn't thinking.
Yeah, that's true.
Coach went, are you serious? I'm like, what? Did you come in on a motorbike? I went, don't be daft.
I'm just walking around with a random helmet.
What have you got a crash helmet? I went, oh, did I?
Yeah, you got nothing. What are you going to say?
I did.
I'm looking after a very friend. Shaq? No?
Nothing that I wasn't able to get around.
Well, this sounds like there's a story here.
No stories, there's no stories. Just the regular curfews. No drinking.
Okay. And where do you stand on motorbikes?
I've never ridden a motorbike.
No? Moped?
Moped.
I've rode mopeds, not while I was playing.
There you go. But the flying lessons, of course.
Flying lessons got
banned.
Got shot down.
Big time. Stevie, what was the most controlling thing you did to players as a manager?
Motorbikes.
Yeah.
Did you mind a motorbike?
No.
Here's a question. What's the most controlling thing you did to players that you just went ahead and did yourself?
Well, there would be a few of them. The philosophy I basically had was, if you're going to make rules, don't make too many.
Okay.
And make sure that they're really, really important.
Right.
You know, like not being late, stuff like that. All the other stuff that goes on, you try to cultivate a dressing room that takes care of all the other stupid stuff on its own.
Right.
And which actually helps everybody come together, as opposed to laying down lots of rules. When you lay down lots of rules, people just get fed up with it.
Right.
So I don't remember one real one that wasn't necessary, just the usual stuff.
Shaka, if there was a Legends tournament tomorrow between West Ham, Portsmouth, FC Dallas and Newcastle, who would you play for?
West Ham.
Did the guys ever have to deal with fans? Frank, did you have to deal with fans running onto the pitch during or after a game? Any game with Messi or Ronaldo, it seems a guarantee to happen now.
When I played for Strasbourg, we went up the last game of, we played playoffs and we beat Rennes and we went up, and that was a fantastic day, and the fans came on, all the fans, and they jumped on me, and the camera was interviewing me, and I say, well, you know what, I'm so happy, but if they want me to play next season in League One, they have to let me live a little bit more, you know, because they were jumping on me, I think, and I really thought I would die, you know, because I'm claustrophobic, so I get nervous and I almost slap a fan, but that was intense. Wow. That was very intense. And I understood the joy of the people, but after a game, you know, and after a season, it's quite hard to see people jumping on you. But yeah, that was quite an adventure.
I feel like when I was growing up, it wasn't really kids running onto the pitch, it was streakers. The streaker seems to have kind of gone kind of diluted now. I'm intrigued to know if there was a streaker story in your repertoire.
No, not streakers. No, I once had a tussle with this guy who wanted the ball.
Okay.
So I was playing for I think it was Notts County. I think we were playing Port Vale. It was the last game of the season. And at most clubs, particularly lower league clubs, the last game, everybody runs on.
Yes.
Anyway, final whistle went, and I picked the ball up. And of course, everybody's piling on. And this guy came running across and tried to grab the ball off me.
Okay.
So for some reason, I was like that, as if it was like mine. So then the next minute, we're to and fro and like tug of war, trying to get the ball, right? And then after about 5 seconds, I thought, why do I care if he gets the ball?
Sure.
So I let it go and ran off because we're all piling on.
Yeah.
Standing like an idiot, pushing and shoving with this guy with the ball.
Jack, any interaction with?
I don't know.
Oh, go on, Frank.
Yeah, I don't know, guys, for you, but at the time, you know, on top of it, we weren't allowed to give shirts and even swap shirts, like maybe four or 5 times the season, but not every game. So now, you know, the people, they come and they ask for the shirt of Ronaldo that we saw lately, or some other players. But we weren't allowed. The club didn't like that. They didn't want us to give to others or to swap the shirt. I don't know for which reason, but that was something. And so it's why maybe people didn't come, because they maybe knew that we couldn't give them the shirt.
The only time I've played games, so two, once at international away to Jamaica, where they stormed the field after the game. Jamaica won 1-0. I don't know why. I can't remember what was at stake and why fans came on after. At Reading, when we got to the playoff final,
right.
The second leg of the semi-final was at home. We were against Tranmere. We won the first leg, and then at home we drew 0-0, and the fans stormed the field. But you could see it coming.
Right.
And the ref could see it coming. So the ref kind of blew for some ghost foul, just, you know, to stop the game, and then kind of, you know, just told the players quietly, just move to one side.
Right.
And then blew the game off, and everybody just took off.
Because as a goalkeeper, you're far away.
But I'm really fast, Dan.
Really, Shaq?
Yeah,
that was definitely dissipated over the years. Frank, who was the team DJ during your career?
Oh.
Oh, wow. You know, the nice story, in '98, during the World Cup, Vincent Candela, the Roma player, found the song, you know, I Will Survive, the remix of Gloria Gaynor hit. You know, first I was afraid, I was petrified, and it became like a hit. It became like crazy, it became like a hit in France. And I think she sold like 10 million in a month in France after the World Cup. So he was really the guy who was putting the music on. And when Gloria Gaynor came to France to thank us, she offered him a gold disc, is how you say it?
Yeah.
As a souvenir.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Vincent Candela, she became the godmother, and she offered that to the one to the French national team, and one to Vincent Candela for, well, you know, doing that. And that was very nice. We saw her, we met her, and her husband, and Vincent Candela was thrilled, you know, to have that gold disc from Gloria Gaynor.
Beautiful. Was there music in the Liverpool dressing room? No, I can't imagine.
Was there music when you played?
Was there music?
Silent movies.
That was it. Just John Barnes rapping around everywhere. A series based on Tom Brady's career named Man in the Arena is releasing. If such series was made on your career, what would be a perfect title? Well, 5 league titles and a packet of crisps.
5 league titles and a packet of crisps.
There you are. Frank, what's the name of your book?
Believing in yourself.
No, that's rubbish. But what could you have?
What I would. Me, myself, and I.
Me.
That's everybody at your party.
A story of humility from a World Cup winner. Shaka?
I don't know, Dan.
I don't know.
I will leave that to you, Dan. Come up with a name for my book, Dan.
I don't know if I want to say that publicly yet. I have to speak to your publisher first. Would you ever do a
What
book?
about you? Never mind, what about you?
I don't think I'm worthy of a book, Stephen. Just a lowly...
Oh, he's got
slowly host.
Oh, no.
Let me see.
Here's the humble Dan Thomas.
I've heard a few stories from Dan Thomas that I think would be a good read indeed. A good read indeed.
ESPN FC is back on your screens.
You should write the
tomorrow.
book, Dan.
No, definitely
I'd buy
not.
it.
No.
I'd read it. I'd make a movie about it.
Oh, be a bestseller in Cornwall. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.